Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Apple TV Plus's series, The Essex Serpent. And this is from writer-director Clio Barnard, and focuses on a widow, Cora Seaborne, played by Claire Danes, who winds up moving out to Essex to investigate a mythical creature, a serpent, and she builds this intensifying connection with a local pastor played by Hiddleston. But when tragedy strikes and strange things start happening, they're like, more or less, "You're a witch! She brought the serpent with her." And you have all those kinds of small town naiveties and just like, well, this series is going in this direction. But also at the heart of it is a deep and moving and emotional drama between these two characters who, Hiddleston's Will Ransom is married to Clemence Posey's character, and there's tragedy with her character. There's a lot of tension between these characters. And there's other elements as well. We have Haley Squires, who plays Martha, who is Cora's close connection. And you could tell there's some kind of tension there. You have Frank Dillane, who's a doctor in London, who has this connection with Cora as well. So you know, Cora has a lot of attention here. But where her heart lies is where it can't be. And you have Hiddleston, who's being Tom Hiddleston, charismatic, intense, and you could feel that connection. And honestly, I appreciated Claire Danes' performance in this series a lot. I think she's doing a fantastic job here. And Clemence Posey's fantastic as well. And Frank Dillane is just a smug asshole. But like, there's elements of him where you're just like, well, I kind of like him, I guess. But then he acts like a bigger asshole, and then you're just like, do I? And you have those kinds of dynamics, especially between Cora and this Dr. Luke Garrett. But along the way, this series is very crisply directed, has a lot of atmosphere. It really does capture the period of the film or series, mini-series. It feels like a movie, honestly. It looks really well shot and really well done in terms of production and costumes and stuff like that. And it has a sense of mystery, because like, what's really going on here? And it's interesting when you get to the end, when you finally see what's wrong and realize maybe something isn't as important as it might have seemed to be. This does fall into a lot of elements of like, you know, tragic romance, period drama, but it does get elevated by its performances. It does get elevated by its intrigue that layers in. But when it really comes down to it, it does feel like it centralizes upon this connection between Danes and Hiddleston's characters. And I feel like by the end, you really care about that most. And it's the kind of thing where it's like, will they, won't they? And by the end, you are, at least I was hooked. I'm like, are they going to wind up together? And there's a lot of tragedy along the way. There's a lot of emotions and heartbreak along the way. But I think this series balances a lot of these things in an effective way. This series didn't blow me away. It's not something that I'd be like, this is one of the top shows on television. It's not a must-see. But if this is something that catches your fancy, you enjoy a period drama, you enjoy these like tortured romances, this does it well. And I think that goes a long way, and I think it's worth checking out. But those are my thoughts on The Essex Serpent. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.